Alright everybody, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K25. So, I've been playing the, ranked tours, the dailies, pretty much every day that they've had them. And so that's allowed us to get 8,400 VC. And I figure we only have one character not at 90, so let's get the sculptor up to 90, because my ultimate goal is to get all of the all of our dudes up to here, and then figure out really which one I want. Let's see. He's at 281 with that, 67, yeah. So the rest with contact, swing path. I wish I could take away because I don't know if I want that much correction. Shaping. Let's see. Then rhythm, I guess. We'll do the rest in rhythm. And get into 90. Well, we still have a little bit of VC left, and we have 17 of these, so not too much, but enough to do a little bit of something. Pick. Oh no, we don't have enough of that. We could work on getting greenskeeper. But honestly, I've been really enjoying the choke tee shot, so we'll do that. Because there are, yeah, we got these wedges, which, whatever. Oh, we got that as well. 900 VC for crafting masterpieces. I don't know what that is. Okay. Then this one for wedge wizard. Okay. There are a couple that. Oh yeah, we also got a hockey stick putter because I did a seasonal thing. It was like an April Fool's thing. It was just play with a sculptor and record 5 green regulations from 150 or further out. But the sculptor, the magician, and the technician are widely regarded as the 3 best. Greenskeeper and Powerhouse would be the 2 worst. I still need names for these guys, and then I can work on their look. But that's everybody at 90 or above. Our guys obviously at 99. Well, yeah, it would be a ton more VC, and then just leveling up all of those guys so that they can get the proper skill shots. But yeah, played these. You know what's funny? The Daily Master, so I played this one first, and I was 9 under through 9 with 2 eagles on the par 5s, and then only shot 2 under on the back 9. It was so stupid. But the 16th hole, I think it is a par 5. So I hit it a little bit right because I was going for the green, not even that far off line. I get behind a grandstand, and I'm so close I can't do anything, so I have to take an unplayable. And it's like, that kind of stuff, if you are not going to be able to give people free relief in the game, please do not put grandstands in them, because I honestly don't care. We're going to do the weekly master, though, at TPC Summerlin. Because I've had a lot of just crap happen from being either in the grandstand because I hit it a little bit too far, or you're right up against one and don't really get relief, so it's really hard to see your guy. Or like I said, I was behind one, so I had to take a penalty drop for an unplayable lie, and so I got a bogey on that on a par 5. And it's just ridiculous. If you're gonna have them and not be able to take free relief, just don't have it at all, in my opinion. But I was surprised that I scored 9 through 9, because my swing was awful. I mean, I was pulling, pushing, close, open, everything. And to shoot that, I was like, ugh, I got lucky there. This is gonna run out a little bit, but if we hit it on this downhill, on this uphill slope, it should kill it a little bit. Yeah. Oh, it did not. Didn't kill it at all, actually. Stupid.
All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Still got the birdie though, so it don't matter.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
Don't matter. Dropping bombs for birdies. But yeah, they've made a lot of the daily and weekly quests actually good. So that's where you're getting a lot of VC. That's actually helpful. Because it's just like, oh shoot.
Bit of an awkward swing. Ooh, yeah, right off of that.
Okay, I would say just don't be OB and we're good.
Shot here on the second.
I think that'll be probably fine. It was leaning to the right. Wow, it's a little weird because nothing was giving me the
time to get on out of this dirty old bunker.
Thing that this is gonna go to the right. I wasn't getting that. What the hell?
Getting out of that bunker. Little work left to do, but nothing serious.
And again, the pick shot has been coming out like really short.
Like it's moving a bit to the right,
so that's why I made sure to still got the puck. I made sure to go a little long with it, but that one came out like over 100%. But okay.
All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole.
We can go over this only with power drive, and is it worth it? No. Closed it. Oh no, that's OB. Yeah, really not worth it. That sucks.
This is our third shot.
Perfect.
Looks like this one's pretty safe.
Damn it. Well, we kind of just screwed ourselves on this hole, but oh well. 7-iron, uphill a little bit into the wind, but not much. Yeah. Pretty much perfect on distance, but
oh yeah, that's gonna do just
pulled it a little bit.
And setting up here for the bogey.
So alright, can my putting keep us from getting no? What the hell?
Oh.
I mean, off the club face, dead right. It was open a touch, so that had nothing to do with it. That was just
and just one stroke over par at
insane right break off the bat.
Fourth hole. Let's go. Yeah, that was a good.
But yeah, I'm not thinking I'm gonna score too well because
we're about 115 yards away.
Lately it's been so sporadic with how my swing has been.
That should do nicely.
Oh, wow, that actually went far. That's surprising considering it was slightly into the wind.
This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot.
But
that performance will bring you down to even par.
The TGC Tours should maybe start at the end
on the 5th hole.
or at some point next month. I think they said they're waiting on a bug to be fixed. I think it's the pin bug. Where I pushed it.
Nice swing, sounded great.
I think it's the bug where the pins just stay the same every round.
All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. It could be a good one. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. And the person on top is leading by a stroke at the moment. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole.
And I don't know if I dreamt it or not. Because I don't know. God damn. How the hell is it that bad?
Smart
Stays
shot.
in the fairway, though.
We've got about 130
But I
yards
think
to
I
go.
heard that there's going to be a new Hot Shots game at some point. Is it next year or this year? I can't remember. It's going left off the feet, going right with the wind, so I want to say about right there. Say if it goes long, okay, it's okay. I didn't want it to go long. Let's say if it goes long, it's going to the right anyway, so. Putting's on point besides the one I missed the bogey on. So yeah, hopefully, you know. The sad thing is though, I think it's only coming to the Switch. I think I don't know if they made a deal or what. On Nintendo. Oh, that was unlucky. If that doesn't hit that tree, we might be in the fairway, but either way, we're going to be further up in. Because I think we're going to hit this tree. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Didn't affect it at all.
Here's a putt from 19 feet.
Downhill a foot. Tricky one. It's going to the right. It's coming back a touch, so it's about right there. It's only coming back at the end as well. Okay.
Continues on a great line. After that one,
but yeah, that'll be very disappointing if it only comes to Switch.
Okay, let's see what we can do here on the 8th hole.
Because the reason I haven't got the Easy Come Easy Golf one, which is by the guys who make the Hot Shots ones, is simply because of how it is. It's like super easy. I pushed it. Come on, I just pushed it too much. It looks insanely easy and just like, I don't know, it just doesn't look good.
This putt's for par. Let's see what you can do. And this one's, I think, going left to right.
Damn it. Again, 2 putts that I missed were to save on losing strokes instead of gaining on them.
You'll go up to 2 under.
2 under through 8, and I think I've had 1 par.
Par 5.
Damn it. Just a slight pull. Oh.
All right, time to get out of the bunker. Let's do this.
That don't help me at all.
All right, you're out of the danger into the short stuff. Good amount of distance on that too. Well done.
Thank you. If I was in the fairway, I could have went for it, but that's all right. We're still gonna get the birdie.
This one's a 3-foot putt.
It's gonna show me on my scorecard because it's a crazy ass scorecard. Yeah, look, 1 par, a double, a bogey, and 6 birdies.
Here we go. 10th hole, par 4.
Gotta do better.
Let's give this a go.
No power drives.
Ooh, there's some.
That's what I have to do. No power drives.
This one's about 85 yards out.
That's about it. I pulled it, but I was gonna say I didn't move it over too much because the lie just really doesn't seem to do much with the wedges.
Nice putt. That's for birdie number 7 on the day.
But little thing, I played in a tournament.
And teeing off now in a long par 4.
Yesterday, right?
Smashed that.
What's today? Sunday. Today's Sunday, so no, I played it Friday. And it's one of those, 4-man best ball, have fun ones.
Here comes a 3-footer.
And
that drops in.
Those are the ones where it's like,
on the scorecard.
I don't usually putt well. I don't usually drive it that way. I don't know what it is, but a lot of the times I just don't play very well in them. And I think it's because there's not really any pressure. It's like, oh, there's 3 other guys, and one of us will hit a good one, so I don't really. But the thing is, I'm the only one that can shoot under an 80, and I'm actually the only one that can shoot under a 90 most of the time with the guys that I play with. So really, all the pressure should be on me. I don't think of it that way, though. And I was driving it phenomenally. Like, I found something on the range the other week. And I still need to perfect it on the range. But except for my last like 3 or 4 drives, and those were mostly due to we were waiting every hole like 5 minutes. Almost every shot too. Those are the only ones that were kind of not great, and I was just slicing them a little to the right.
16 feet to go. Downhill putt.
Just going left a little bit. This might be too much to the right as well. It never went left. It went to the right, which it was not showing at all. So thank you for that, HB. Fix your green grids, please.
And we have a 1-stroke lead for our leader at the moment.
But yeah, driving it phenomenally. Pretty much dead straight. Average. Well, dang it, that was close.
Putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe.
I'm trying to figure out if it's going more left than right, but usually the first break does more to it than that latter half. But the latter half is doing so much more. We'll see. Yeah, see, I knew it. I hit it a little bit hard, but I knew the latter half wasn't going to do nearly as much because it never does. Really, open 4.5. It's breaking a good bit from left to right. It's almost dead straight until the end. Like, what the fuck, man?
And after that, when you're at 6 under.
I swear. Again, 1 par.
Now the par 4.
1 par. Uphill, 24. Not power drive. A little close, but that should actually be fine. It hits that uphill. Oh, it just doesn't get up there. Damn. So I didn't need the choke. I should just hit it full. Damn it. But yeah, I was driving it phenomenally. I want to say an average of 270, and that's even with ones that were into the wind or a little bit up the hill. And every par 5, I hit driver off the deck for the second shot because none of them were reachable. It was a course we had never played before. But yeah, none of them were reachable. For us, because it was a 270 drive, and then you still needed at least 260 to 280 to get to the hole. Even though it wasn't a long course, none of them were reachable. Pull, that's fine. That's gonna happen. Yeah, it was a good thing because I wouldn't have made it over the water. And I hit driver off deck every single one, and every single one was perfect.
This one's going pretty hard left to right.
Can I get an eagle to counter that bogey? No. No, I cannot.
All right, let's put this in the hole. Pull down a birdie and
so yeah, the driver was working out insanely well.
Has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, par 3, 17th hole.
My putting was amazing. Like, it was so weird. Damn it. In the water.
Heading left.
I can't. I don't know what it is, man. Can't do it.
From an elevated position.
In the water.
This one's heading left.
You know, if you don't succeed the first time, do the exact same thing again. It'll work out, you know.
This is what your 5th shot's looking like.
I can't get a par, I guess. It's only a birdie or worse.
25-footer to go.
Or what? It's either birdie or worse than a par.
Of a break to the left. Oh, what do we have here?
Made it for the triple.
And it drops.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well done.
Man.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't need to see a replay of my triple bogey putt. Thank you. God, man.
And after that, you've gone up to 5 under.
Oh.
Okay, now we go over to the par 4, 18th hole.
What is going on? Like, I couldn't bring the stick over to the left enough for some reason. I just couldn't do it on that shot. I don't know why. And of course, I just pushed it
a little to the right on approach.
Yeah, but I don't know what's been going on this week with my swing. but I just have not been able to get anything consistent. Wow, that went a lot further than I thought.
Get this ball in the hole. This to save par.
Like, some of my scoring has been really good. Like, I shot a 15 under in one of the dailies.
With that, I say goodbye.
And my average has been like 11, but I don't know. I have not been able to be consistent at all with my swing. Even though, like, sometimes I'll shoot amazing. Like, take this round. I had one par, a triple, a double, and a bogey. All the rest were birdies, and I only end up 5 under. You know, it's
John McCarthy,
that's insane.
To welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Things are going to happen for us today. I got a feeling. Can't wait to see how you do in this Ranks Tour event.
But anyway, yeah, my putting was insanely good during the tournament. I was God damn it, man. Why am I open so fucking much?
Around 27 feet out.
It does not make any sense.
Oh.
Will this be my only par of the day?
Hole for par. And after that one, you're
I was making everything. The only thing I missed. So you were allowed, like, you could buy mulligans. You could buy a string that was like you cut off each thing, and like, so if you have a birdie putt and you make it to 3 inches, no one else makes it, you cut off 3 inches of the string and it's a birdie. That kind of thing. Like I said, it's a fun little tournament.
That was a tee shot, just spanked it.
Well, those are the only two things that can help you out stroke-wise, really.
110 yards.
And so we used the mulligans and stuff that we had. And one of them was, we had a par putt. It was like 15 feet, or no, it's about 12 feet, and I had that line. First putt I pulled, so missed. Everybody else missed. I said, I got the line. I'm going to use it was our last mulligan. I was like, I'm using it. I have the line. We can't bogey one. And I make it. So it's like, you know, putting was amazing.
That was good. And second shot here on
the only thing, it was like my irons. For some reason, they were just way off. It was where, you know, I have a natural draw with everything, but I have this bad habit of not hitting or not setting up to hit a draw.
Going left to right pretty hard.
And the reason, wow, really, that did not break that much, huh?
Just a little tap needed here.
That's weird. Even though I was open 5 degrees, it only broke like 6 inches.
After that one.
I have this thing where it's like, I always feel like if I aim for my draw, I'm just gonna hit it dead straight, you know.
Word, that was some serious power.
That's just this little hang up that I need to get over, you know.
That green slopes away from us a little bit. Gotta be careful we don't go too far. That's safe. Here is a 12-footer. This one should start off straight, but then it does.
What the hell was that?
And 4.
Again, it was dead straight.
Okay, let's move on.
It had this weird,
and our leader currently
break in the middle, and then was dead straight after that again.
Okay, par 3 for the 5th hole.
I don't know what the fuck's going on with these greens, man. Yeah, of course, I open it.
This one's going right. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here.
Watch this one be 10 feet short. No?
Well, it's going right by the hole.
Well, like, so the last one, I think it was even this hole, was insanely long.
And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment.
Yeah, it should be more than that. It should be fucking 10 shots more than that at this point.
Good shot. And this shot is clocking in around 115 yards from the pin.
I'm always weary about aiming for the wind on the wedges because
That's gonna work.
That was a good one. It was just a little long.
8-footer here in front of
A lot of the times, man. Again, I mean, I was open there. I'll admit that one. I was open.
For the par.
But man, it never comes off as,
Two-stroke
you
lead
know,
for a leader
you
on the
pushed it to the right or you were open, which is basically just a push. It always comes out as it just didn't break.
Wind's going right to left on this one.
I'll use a power drive here just because. Oh, that was a bad idea. That's fine.
What happened there?
And I would be way more forgiving if it actually seemed like, oh, I pushed it, and that's why I missed it, rather than it just looks like it went dead straight, you know?
Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. All right, here's a 22-footer. This
God
one's
damn
starting
it.
way out to the right side. All right, you've got this left for par. Okay, let's see what the next
But yeah, in
hole
that
has
tournament,
in
it
store
was
for us.
me, my dad, his former
It
boss,
is a
and his
two-stroke
son, but
lead at the moment for our
those two haven't played for a really long time. My dad's only played once this year. And so, you know, I knew we weren't going to really shoot very well. I knew it was going to be basically my shots that we were going to need to rely on. But luckily, everybody hit some pretty decent shots when I didn't most of the time. And so we used probably like 5 or 6 that were theirs combined. So we managed to... Really? Not that much. We managed to finish at 10 under. And of course, we think that's really good. We think that has an opportunity to win it. And then a 20 under comes in and an 18 under. And again, most of these people don't play golf that were playing. There was a few that do, but most of them really don't play, you know, seriously. And so it's like, what did you do? Buy 50 feet of string and just every time you hit something to 20 feet, you cut it and said that's an eagle or something? Like, what? And there was even a dude behind us that was like, 20 under is only fucking 18 holes. And I was like, yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, how dialed was that?
Especially when every par 5, unless you hit it 300 yards, you weren't reaching. You know? And then there were no drivable par 4s. So it's like,
Swung this way out to the right.
how did you get to 20 under? You know?
Just 3 feet left.
There were 2 honestly really difficult par 3s because one was 185 yards straight up the hill. You have a bunker in the front, you know, so it's like you can't run it up there. You have to fly it on the green. The greens were harder. They were aerated, but they were done properly. They actually ran pretty fast.
The shot's just about 95 yards.
Because the whole course is actually pretty good besides the tee boxes. The tee boxes were really rough. But the greens were really good. The fairways were still dormant for the winter.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
Wow. We made almost every putt in the last round, and I haven't made a single one in this one.
Behind us. Let's move on.
This is insane. For how bad that first round was, I made it a lot of damn birdies. And I've only made 2 in this one.
All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11.
There we go.
Oh,
Need to fix that swing.
Just smashed it.
But it, you know, it's like whatever.
40 yards out.
When people come in with those types of scores, you know, it's like whatever, man. You know, since it's a casual tournament, really. You have prizes, raffles, all this stuff going on.
10 feet away.
You know, you're not gonna have people out there making sure you're doing the right thing. You know. And sadly, when it comes to tournaments like that, there are a lot of people that cheat.
4 strokes at the moment. All right, 12th hole, par 4. Let's have a good drive.
Because you could see those 4 people were not. They weren't 300-yard ball flight hitters, and you could just tell. Pitching wedge, or just do this. I think this might be too far. I pulled it, so it don't matter. I mean, just a few yards too far.
Here you go. This for the
really? It broke that much. Wow.
All right, nice 3-footer to deal with.
Whatever.
Oh,
Whatever.
Let's head to the next.
I don't believe you.
Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. We got a left to right breeze on this hole.
Damn it. Look, and I was trying desperately to make sure that I pulled it back left enough, and it just was not enough, was it? That one wasn't either. What the hell? We got a lucky kick off that tree.
Good shot. You got a good amount of club on it into the fairway as well. Nothing wrong there. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. Oh, that'll do. This one's for birdie. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day.
4th. Goddamn. This is gonna be like my worst master tournament that I've played in so far.
All right, let's knock this inside.
Down 12, but with that wind, I think we're just gonna hit this full. Oh, that's my first hole-in-one, baby, and I'm on master, so I'm happy. It's not on the daily pro or something like that, you know.
That needs one more look.
Hell yeah, give me my achievement for a hole-in-one, bitch. Give me my achievement, bitch. Thank you. Ace. From a hole-in-one from 100 yards or greater.
The team this one up on the 15th hole.
Oh, wind with us. We can make it. It'd be too far, actually. Ah. Knew I closed the hell out of that. Oh, on the fucking dirt. Oh, it's sand? It's a weird one. I think a splash actually works with this. Trying to figure out how far right. Yeah. Oh, I opened it. I was trying to figure out how far right it's gonna go. Okay. Apparently really far. Didn't even notice this humongous fall off right here. Whatever. Up there, up there. So unfortunately, probably not a birdie. Yeah. Never went left really.
Oh no! How dare you!
That sucks. Drivable one. I should have just hit a full driver. I don't know why I tried to choke shot. The choked is a little bit harder to hit.
Par 5, 16th hole.
Don't know why I tried, but
Good shot.
because I never hit the choked with a driver, so it's something where I really shouldn't have tried it. Was my lie going that far right? Because I hit it perfect. I guess it wasn't that far. It was like a yard.
21 feet to the cup from here. This one's going to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Looking good so far.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, oh, it missed. I think I was going to miss low. I thought if anything, I'd miss high.
13 under par.
But we made it. Oh, one of the raffles, they only sold 100 of them. So you had a 1% chance to win it. With that wind, we'll get choked, I think. It was a shotgun. It was like a real shotgun. It was really cool looking too. My dad was. It was like he had the first 3 numbers and the last one was off by 2. So he almost got it. Really, really.
All right, let's tap her on.
I love it, man. The last half of this putt broke way more right than the first half broke left. And when it should have started breaking right, it dies to the left and then finally goes right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's 3 putts that have cost me strokes because the fucking grids are stupid.
Above the rest. Well, see if
Thank
you
you.
use the tailwind on this hole.
I love it. God damn it.
Whoa, got a hold of that one. Just power unleashed there. Second shot on the 18th.
Open.
That's a safe shot. 13 feet.
Push open.
To the hole.
I don't know why. I just
I
can't.
think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left.
I can't quit it. Of course. Of course. Somehow this was a better round than the first, even though we have a 2 under front. Luckily a 6 under back with a hole-in-one and an eagle.
And as this one comes to a close 13 under par.
Yeah, 13 under is fucking
that,
awful for 2 rounds.
We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
It's so funny because, like, my career rounds are the same difficulty as these, where the conditions are pretty much the same, firm, fast, all that. I play on master right there, and it's like my average is probably 10 or 11 a round, and you know,
Hi there,
get on
my
here and
name
it's
is
this one.
John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
Oh, I finally pushed it.
Teeing it up today on a Bobby Weed design TPC
That's a weird name.
Summerlin.
I'll be honest,
All right, let's get
buddy.
into it. This one's about 100 yards out. Yeah, I think
Gonna be
this
too
is gonna
far
be
left.
okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well done. That's a nice
Like I said,
shot there.
the hardest thing for me to judge in
here
this
we go
game is
for
the
the birdie.
wind.
And you are currently 13 under par. Let's see what happens here. We got a long par 4 for this one.
Because I believe the wind does more than it did in 2K23, and again, I haven't played 2K23 for a very long time. Oh god, pushed it.
That ball was
Is in the
launched.
sand.
Second shot
Or the
here on
dirt.
hole number 2.
Made sure to push this one a little bit to the right,
Well, that'll
or
do
to
for
the left,
now.
I mean, because I knew it was going to go right a little
This
bit.
putt is about 14
Needed a little
feet.
bit more on it, but
Good luck with this.
should be
Gonna give
alright.
it some gas up the hill.
Really?
Breaking a little
Come
to the right.
on, man. It barely moved it all to the right. I know I was open. Moved it to the left, and
And after
still
that hole,
missed
you
right.
sit at 13 under par. Okay, this third hole is a par 4. This one's about 175 to
Yeah, and
the
at the tournament, the guy who's doing the raffles is doing it right, because a lot of the people, you know, they're bland, boring. This guy was funny. Was doing everything right. I won like a Bluetooth speaker. I knew that was going to go in the bunker because I
can't hit 'em all.
messed up my shots. If you don't hit perfect, you're not getting the
Of this
distance you
beach
need.
here.
But yeah, I won a Bluetooth speaker. And when I went up there to give him the tickets so he can give me the thing, he was like, you smoke cigars, do you? I was like, no. He was like, alright, then here you go. So I won a box of cigars, but because I don't smoke cigars, he gave me the Bluetooth speaker. It's solar charging, so it's meant for outside, so it's pretty cool. Oh, god damn it. Pushed open. Another bunker.
Well, something went amiss.
I don't know, guys. I just got to deal with a bad swing today. I mean, it happens. You know.
Come on, give us a kick to the left.
You know, one of those days where you just have an off swing and you're trying to fix it the entire time and
The approach.
you just can't do it. And of course, that breaks like a motherfucker.
Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. Current leader has a 3-stroke lead at the moment.
I keep thinking one of these
Okay,
rounds is going to be
stick this one
insanely
nice
good,
close.
and
We get a par 3.
they're
here on
just
fifth.
not.
Looks like sand in her
Of
future.
course, it's short. Of course, it's somehow short. Downhill, wind helping. And it's,
Okay, this
why
one
the
is just
fuck did
close
you
up.
give me an 8
Plug
iron?
right in that bunker.
Like, what?
Let's see how you do. All right.
Like,
Brad,
yeah, I didn't know
good
how that
luck.
was
Get
coming
to
out. I
work
mean, it
here.
gave me a damn 8 iron to
This
start
one's
off with.
about 8 feet from the cup. Our leader is 3 strokes above the field right now. And now,
But yeah.
par 4, 6th.
That one had wind helping. It was
Give me a good
downhill a few
contact.
yards. I hit it perfect, as perfect as you could.
And setting up
Somehow short in the bunker.
5 yards to the pin.
Sure.
Ooh, there's a golf shot. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. And after that one, 15 under. Teeing off now on the 7th.
Yeah, we ain't hitting it good anyway, so here. Give me a little. Wow, I almost had that one perfect. It didn't seem like it because it's 3 and 2. But I mean, that was really good.
We're gonna have to be real careful with this.
Because for me, you know, it's
rough.
it's honestly pretty tough. The wind's not going to do much to this shot. It's pretty tough to get those big draws and stuff and get them right. I got lucky with that one. I'll be honest, with that second shot. But yeah, hitting like a bigger draw than I already do, and getting it perfect is really tough. So I'm always happy when I do that. Oh, landed a lot further than I thought. And rolls almost, nope, rolls off. Okay. Sure.
Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right.
That was a good putt.
This is about 4 feet. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. All right, we're closing down the front 9 with this par 5. And that was a tee shot. Okay, you've got about 220 yards to go.
Downhill 4, wind not really affecting. It's a 3-iron as well. So let's go ahead. Hit this choked approach. Of course, we pull it 4 degrees.
To get to the green.
Yeah. If it would have gotten on the green too, it would have been so good because it would have moved to a lot to the right. That sucks.
Starting this one out pretty good.
But that doesn't.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
It's only breaking 15 feet from left to right. That was probably like 8 feet to be honest, but still.
And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under.
5 under through 9. And our best front 9.
Here on the 10th.
I think. I don't know what the first round was. We had a double.
Nicely played.
A par.
This one's about
but then we had all
100
birdies.
yards out.
This should be perfect. The lie doesn't really... Yeah, I was going to say the lie doesn't affect wedges nearly as much as anything else.
Ooh. One drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that.
Oh, that was an eagle? On the...
Our leader currently has a 4-stroke advantage on the field.
Didn't realize that was a par 5 for some reason.
And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th.
But yeah, and then today... So... Last week, I got off of work a little early, so I walked 9 on Thursday. Walked 9 in the morning on Friday. Went to play 18 with my dad, and it was blowing 40 mile an hour all day. Then walked 18 on Sunday. Went to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, of course. We played in the tournament on Friday. And so I figured Saturday and Sunday, I'm not going to play because... Man, I have been so tired every day.
Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4.
Because it is so much physical activity every day, all day. Wow, that was a really bad tee shot.
To go here.
And then today, because I try to work out in the morning. No, non-work days. And so I did, what the hell was it? I did chest, back, and legs. And then after all that, I did stuff for like golf exercises. Like I did swing speed and stuff with a slam ball. And then I did the speed, speed stick stuff. This is probably going to go into the other bunker, but screw it. Didn't even make it.
Way to get out of that bunker clean. You got good distance. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin.
I'm surprised it went that far, uphill into the wind. I mean, not much, but it still should have affected it, I think, a little bit, where I thought I was going to land short, you know. But, you know, I do 3 different things, or try to do 3 different things each day. So tomorrow is going to be arms, shoulders, and something else. I can't remember. Can't remember what it is. But it's going to be something different, and then we're going to do the swing things every day. They'll be the same thing. I'm disappointed because that was a really bad shot. This is probably going to go a mile. Yep. I should have just done a super flop because the chips kind of really suck when they're short. There's no way to get them to stop. So that'll be a bogey on this hole. Unfortunate. Never mind, it's going to be par. And I know in a earlier videos, probably a few of them, I've said that my swing speed is about 100 because that's what it was when I went to get fitted, and it's probably more than that now. I'm probably around 105 to 110, in between there, and my goal was 110, but if I can get it to go even more, I will, because with how good I was hitting the driver Friday, if I can get it faster and further, I will. So this is going left, a touch to the right, a lot more left, and then it looks like a touch to the right back at the end. It's uphill a lot, so we're gonna. That's as much as we can go. So we're just going to hit. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to go 5.99. Oh, it needed it. Never mind. I still was short. So there was no way in hell we were making it to that hole.
And it looks like our leader is ahead by 3 strokes at the moment. And next is the 16th. This one's a par 5. Beauty of a swing there.
It's alright though. This is a par 5 though, where it's because the pin is in the exact same spot every time. That might not be actually. I think this one's different, but still. Really tough. Wow, remember what I said when, yep.
Into the water.
I knew it was going to be short, and so I was really trying to put it enough to the left. Remember what I said, when the wedges don't really affect, the lie doesn't really affect wedges much, but it affects everything else a lot more. That's what I'm talking about. God damn, man, we were having such a good round.
Great work there. That's a great approach.
We can save a par.
And just drop this on in and you'll get a par.
And we don't, because it just didn't break, even though I had a 4.5 degree open. Stupid fucking game.
3-stroke lead for our leader at the moment.
We were actually playing a decent round too. And that was, I mean, I hit that shot as good as you could, which really sucks. Unlike that one that I pulled into the water. Again.
Splash.
The fuck ever, man. And too steep, too steep, too steep. Whatever, go fuck yourself, stupid ass game.
Well below us. We might need a little less club than normal.
Yeah, whatever.
This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. Oh, the glory that could have been.
Yeah, could have been a good round.
Person in the number 1 spot is ahead.
But it's not. We're now only 7 under, where we were 10.
Wind's picking up a bit. We got a
so you gotta love
on
that.
This one.
Whatever. Somehow can't get my thumb enough to the
Setting
left.
up here in the deep stuff. And I don't think you caught enough of the ball here.
Yeah, I didn't think I was on a lie that went to that far to the fucking right. Like, what?
And this one is a safe par.
Stupid. 7 under. With a bogey and a double at the end.
And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully, you did too.
Oh, yeah, I got that moon ball I was talking about. I really do think this is the worst weekly master that I've had. I haven't had one round 10 under.
Hello there, my name is John
And
McCarthy, and
the course is not hard. What's funny?
2K25. We've got a ranked tour event on tap.
Like most of the par fours are driver and a wedge.
Have a fantastic round out there. Second shot here on the first. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. All right, here's a 7-foot putt.
There's one par 5 and one par 3 where you have to worry about water. And I've gotten into that par 3's water 2 out of 3 times.
It's tidy. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin.
How was it that short? It was downhill. Wind was, I think the wind was helping.
Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left.
Yeah, not that much. I had it 8 degrees open because I'm stupid. And I've worked so hard too with fixing that.
Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. This one's looking okay off the tee.
It's okay. It was open.
And this one is around 180 yards.
Everything's going left. It's uphill. This should be fine. Yeah, still a little bit long because of,
be all right there.
You know, couldn't hit a wedge into it, obviously.
On this one, we've got 16 feet. All right, you've got this one out to the left.
Just broke a lot more.
Par putt coming up. All right, here we go. We got a par 4 here on this fourth hole. Let's have a good tee shot. There we go. Nice contact on that one.
Of course.
All right, just snuck
rolls it right into the rough.
Cut here.
Let's go with that. Because the light stuff shouldn't affect it too much, but yeah, didn't quite need all that. I was gonna say the wind will help it. And again, that one, I don't even think I moved it outside the hole on the left. I had it 5 degrees open, and it barely got into the hole on the left side when it was braking to the right. I was like, come on, guys. Act like the brakes matter, you know. Act like the open, closed, push, pull matters.
That'll do. And from 25 feet out. An uphill
I shouldn't need a 15 degree, yeah, I didn't hit it. I shouldn't need a 15 degree open in order to see it happen. You should be able to see it on a 5 degree open, closed, all that kind of stuff, you know.
On the rest of the field. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Good shot. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole.
4-9, uphill into the wind. Of course I pull it.
And please, ball, would you consider kicking right?
Still wasn't enough.
We're on the green with that one. Well done. Here's an 18-footer. This one's looking decent.
Decent.
Oh, yes. That'll go down nicely done. Our leader currently has a 1-stroke advantage on the field. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4.
Almost perfect.
Put a nice swing
just
onto
a
that
little
one.
bit open, but still perfectly in the middle. I don't think a spinner's... Yeah, a spinner's not going to do anything. If we go ahead and just hit this. Yeah, because it's wind's in our face. So that works. Jeez, I haven't had a bad open like that.
One nice pin high.
For at least a round and a half, and then all of a sudden, with a little wedge.
Looks like this one will break a bit to the left.
No, it barely breaks at all, and I pulled it almost as much as I opened it, so that should have had almost no effect with it. It just didn't break.
1-stroke lead for
nearly as much as it was saying.
Today. And the 8th hole is a par 3.
Is a par 3. Get off the green. Thank you.
Nice.
It's gonna go down the hill, so. Wow.
Oh my goodness, I don't
Really? It's still rolled out that much?
And about 14 feet to go.
Okay.
I think this one's going left to right.
Bogey.
Just inches to the hole. All right, tap in.
I can't believe how far that pitch ran out, to be honest.
And our leader currently has a one-stroke advantage on the field. Teeing up now on hole number 9.
God damn it. I thought I had that backswing down, too.
Yikes.
And of course, it was still somehow pulled. Yeah, but that one I got perfect.
And this one will end up nice and safe in the fairway for you. Setting up for our 3rd shot. And this one is for the bird. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see.
Well, we need an amazing back 9.
3 strokes above.
God damn. My goal is always 40 under. Because, like, 10 under I should be able to hit.
Tee shot's looking good here.
I've played these games quite a bit.
On the 2nd shot here on the 10th.
I feel like that it should be a reasonable number for me.
Well, this one could play.
And I really haven't even gotten close. Besides the last round, I think.
Let's have another one.
And that was botched by a double and a bogey.
Okay, teeing off now
in the last 2.
The par 4 11th.
But I've always, in every iteration of the game that I've played, I have always had a really bad habit of all of a sudden my swing is just insanely bad.
Nice approach on that one. Here we go for your birdie. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And our leader currently is enjoying.
And it's strange. I don't know what it is.
Lead on the rest of the pack. And the 12th hole is a par 4.
Perfect, but is it too much? No.
The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin.
Yeah, I pulled it. Huh?
That's
oh, wow.
The green.
Really?
Unfortunate.
How was it that short?
Well, this one's on a line.
Okay.
And here we go. This one for par.
So that went dead straight.
Leader ahead by 5 strokes.
You could clearly see at our feet it was going to the right, because everything was going to the right off the lie. And I even pushed it. And it went dead straight. Okay.
Should be smooth sailing off the tee.
I just can't get it over that far. Still decent shots, but
5 feet away.
wow. I don't know what the fuck happened there. A foot after I hit it, it just went dead right. I was like, alright. I guess I hit a ball mark or something, I don't know.
And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball.
Yeah, of course. Open by 5.
From here, who knows what could happen, but
who knows?
I'm eager to find out.
Not a open in putt probably,
right.
but
let's see it turn. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. Okay, stepping onto the tee now. This par 4, 15th hole.
Oh, I hit it perfect. I ended that far right because I thought I was gonna pull it like I have been.
Greenside sand.
Yeah, of course not.
Nice out here. Oh my, almost in there. Setting up at
God, I hate when I absolutely hate it when the greens are this bright.
Breaking just a little bit to the left.
Of course.
And here's your par putt.
Of course.
And as we check the board, it is a 5-stroke lead for the person at first.
Goes left, but then of course never comes back the other way.
And this one's about 210 from the pin. Okay, this one's 20 feet. Careful with this one going downhill to the right. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And the current leader ahead by 5 strokes. And now on to the par 3 17th.
The only one I've hit perfect on this hole so far. Of course it's long.
Well, this one's starting out okay. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't double or triple this one, so that's good at least.
And everyone's chasing our leader here today at the moment. 5-stroke lead.
All right, Jason.
Best of luck here on
Just
the
trying to do
final
my own
hole
thing.
of this one.
Pushed open. Oh no.
We're in the big.
Thought I was gonna do a little
rough
something
here.
else. Yeah, I need to just play from the heavy rough from now on.
Well done. You dropped the putt. Finish your round.
9 under. It's our best round, sadly. 2 eagles in the first round. I think it was 2.
Well, might as well get on my way here.
No eagles in this one. A hole in one in the second
we'll see
or
you
third
real soon.
round, and this is our best one. Crazy. Yeah, I got the moon ball, but unfortunately, like, when you're playing with it, you can't really tell. A little bit of a bummer, but anyway. Anyway, guys, we didn't shoot particularly well in this one. We had one okay round, but we did have a hole-in-one. So, at some point today, tomorrow, I'm gonna do the weekly pro. Of course, I don't do that on and record it. The only reason I do all of these is for these. Oh, not that. I don't care about that. It's just to get to all of these because, you know, I got the cowboy cactus ball. We got the cowboy hat. All that's left is the cowboy shoes because I already have the pants, and we have flannel shirts and everything. So I don't know who will be wearing the cowboy stuff. It may be our powerhouse. It could be. I don't know. Because I feel like the technician and the sculptor need to be a little nerdy, you know. Because this stuff right here, I do not care whatsoever about. You have the shoes, don't care about, I'll never wear them. These we have plenty of. These are the only things that are worth anything, really. And then 25 EC just isn't really worth anything. But depending on what the next season of these are, is if I'll be playing as much. Because if not, then I'll only do the daily and weekly, and that's it for that master. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you. Bye.